Did it 3 times in a row.
3 in a row.
And then
I said, if we're disturbing you, go to blue, and it went straight to blue.
again.
Okay, so that's usually our cue.
Bye.
Thank you, Eliza.
It
Let's
went to
go over
yellow
those
again.
answers real quick again, just so we kind of have that refresher. So again, we kind of had. We'll go straight to the kids, just because that was something I didn't answer last night.
Wants you.
Hit that white button in the back for me,
I want to.
just so we don't get any more like disruptive. So children, there were 4. If we start poking the bear, there's 3. That's usually how she answers.
I got 3 and 3.
Yeah, you did get that earlier, but you also had the number 43. So it was almost like I'm looking at that, like, do we have us separated? She's not sure what to make of us being here a second night in a row. Again, she knows me, but you guys being here a second night in a row might be something a little like on a kind of like a I'm not sure what's going on here kind of thing. Again, I'm a familiar face, y'all are not. So it's just probably weird. I'm not discounting that at all. Actually, I'm probably going to put it in the notes that you had kind of an uneasy
As soon
feeling.
as he said that.
You know, in that location. So Thomas was one of the children. Charles was the signer of the Constitution. Baby George, I mentioned him yesterday. That's the one we don't poke the bear with because he doesn't have a grave or a headstone. And then there was Harriet, the only daughter. So 3 boys. You were asking how many sons did you have? I was waiting for somebody to hear the number 2 because that would have been a confirmation of the number 3 kids, 2 boys, because otherwise she doesn't want to talk about
I thought I got 2. Didn't I say 2? You'll have to, maybe when you look, you can check. But
okay. It'll be on my audio in the background. So George Washington was the president that was the pallbearer at her funeral, so you did hear the word first. So you got a 9.1, 12 point something, and then we I haven't written it down.
I think it was 7.
So again, it went all the way up to that 12. So right around the same readings that we had here last night. So really nothing like super like oh my goodness, but I'm gonna definitely write down that we had a significant answer of, hey, Eliza, do you want us to leave? And we got a significant blue and it was yellow. Right?
Yeah, I recorded.
Perfect. So again, that was a definitive answer of
3 times in a row.
not to mention the word leave.
I don't think I recorded the blue part, but I recorded all these.
Yellow, yeah.
So let me just get those markings down. I do want to put down that you were feeling a little uneasy. Again, it's kind of, this is something new for me too, having the same faces come with me consecutive nights.
We were wondering if that would...
And this would honestly be the only space I would worry about that with, because I mean, let's face it, she's a prominent English woman, she's a little approved, you know what I mean? It might be a, what are y'all doing in my home again? You know, kind of mentality.
1017.
Sounds like a radio station to me, but none of those numbers actually mean anything to me here. I'm still writing it down. But yeah, it was a 9.1, 12.5, and 8.1. The word Japanese showing up twice was kind of weird too.
Yeah, we heard it and then
And then
he
it
had
showed
it.
up there.
Yeah. So that's pretty weird. And
I mean, weird that I said it, and he's like, oh, I had that word too.
Yeah. And again, those are the common things that I see. Like one person says one thing, and like that's on my word list, but yeah, the word Japanese doesn't make sense to big John.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah. She said decide.
We are deciding to leave, Eliza. You gotta give us a minute.
Decide.
Decide if we're going to leave.
Now, as we go into Live Galley, those of you with communication devices, spirit boxes, I want you guys listening and watching for names. If you recall Live Galley from last time? It's a weird one. So just kind of let me know what you guys are getting once we get into the space.
Okay.
So, Michaela, you won't be recording until we get into the alley.
Suitable.
So, we're going to be walking up these main streets. You guys can pretty much keep
And is hers on record too, or hers just does the thermal?
no, she's recording right now, but she'll stop the recording as we exit, you know, this space.
Okay.
You
Heard that, Kylie?
Yeah.
So she'll stop it. She got it. But yeah, I figured that would keep her very entertained since she's not doing.
And what was the letters you said we heard the other night? WP. You said there were some letters that you WV something.
Last night, what did you say those 3 letters were that you couldn't make out? You didn't think it was a radio station?
I was WKLEV.
WKO.
Then I was kind of like, that sounds like a radio station name. Like, I don't know what it would be. I've never heard it here, and it's never come through on any of my spot checks. All of the hours I do doing that. So it was kind of like I wrote it down because I was trying to make something out of it. And I think we were at Washington Square when that occurred. So I was kind of like looking for something in there with that. And I had like the W I was excited about for Willie, remember Henry's son. But it was kind of like I couldn't find anything else to go along with it.
3,000. Okay.
I don't even know, like, I don't even know the number. Unfortunately. So. All right.
Going this way or that way?
We're going to go this way.
Okay.
Tyler, you can ignore your numbers. Remember that. We're going to be on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Kelly, you can go ahead and stop yours.
You want to try to see cold spots. Those are good signs.
Kelly, got yours recording, right? Okay.
Gin. Gin.
Great.
Yeah. Gin B.
Any names coming out? Besides Travis
No,
Barker?
I haven't heard any names yet. Other than Travis Barker.
What's weird is I know there's no Travis on that name list that I'm going to tell you about, but there might actually be a Barker. Like, that's the weird part. Like, you were joking. I don't know who Travis Barker is. If that's a sports person or whatever it is.
Well, no, he's singer.
Oh. Is he a country singer?
No, he was like Blink 182, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think. I thought. I don't
Probably because I hate that band.
Yeah, who am I not?
Probably. We're not going to be worried about the motion sensor here. We're worried about your numbers here. So here's what I've noticed since the last time I brought you guys down here. If you remember, like, I have the full list of names of everybody that's ever lived down here. The common names are Benjamin and John. So obviously we can get Benjamin and John in real time. Doesn't mean it's not there. He said he had the name Jack on his word list already, which doesn't surprise me because we're one block away from the Powder magazine. So
Congressional?
That's actually a good sign. Oh, that's obviously relevant too. So congressional, like it's again predicting where we're going. It's very interesting. It did the exact same thing last night, if you recall. So I don't know if you guys read the links about Charles Pinckney that I sent you this morning, but there was a link in there. Something he was an ambassador, but he was also on the U.S. Congressional Congress. So again, we're congressional popping up, and he's buried, one block away from us. Like I'm kind of excited about that, but. We were finding is that we were only getting those names every 6 to 7 weeks when we were down here. So I actually lost track of the loop because I haven't been coming down here for the past 4 weeks. If I'm guessing, we're probably on week 2 or 3. So I really didn't know what to expect out of here. But here's the interesting thing that we've also found out about this location, because I did a whole new study on this whole space, a new podcast episode. Where we're standing is based off of the bricks that we're standing on. These are Belgian blocks. They're made out of granite. Granite is not supposed to have an electrical charge.
We got granite last night, didn't we? I thought we did.
Yep.
I think we were over there.
Were we over there? I'll have to look at it again. If we did, I'll definitely make note of it.
Yeah, I thought we did.
Because again, this
I
location
could just be
kind of out of my headspace. But granite is not supposed to have any electrical charge at all. So Tyler, put your device on the ground and pick any brick. I would expect up to a 1.1, which is natural from the earth.
7 point. Oh wait.
It's a 1.
I got top.
Yeah.
I got top. Hello.
So again, up to 1.1 is expected. We've seen that device go all the way up to 15, 16 milligauss during that 6 to 7 week period. And again, these bricks have been here since 1739. So,
Barbershop, anything? No.
no, not to my knowledge, not nearby. The other piece here is that this is called Large Alley because of the Freemasons. We had the word seal sort of last night, which is what triggered that for me. Was like we get about things about the Freemasons would be Freemason, Mason, brick, those kind of things. But the other weird thing is that the word Illuminati will show up on your guys' spirit boxes as we're entering the alley. So 6 times last year that occurred, and 4 times this year. So again, when it seemed like it was slowing down, when I seen the 4 versus the 6, I was like, again, maybe time to retire this space because it's not always super active. But again, go ahead and pick another brick, Tyler. Just put it anywhere else you want to. Just want to kind of see if we're going to get anything else out of it, since we're not getting anything at all. But again, this space is very
I'm
interesting.
having trouble making my words out
I
tonight.
got talk.
No, even back there. Like I hear the words, but I'm just
Which is a good thing why you have recordable on.
yeah.
So again, because he did so well with it last night, I didn't know how you were going to do.
Yeah.
That's why I gave you the recordable one, because he'll give me more in real time that I don't have to verify. I'll have to verify yours. So again, this is a weird space. Even, I wasn't spending a lot of time in this location, even if it was like, hey, let's do the full gambit on this. It's just kind of gives people the layout of the land.
Pregnant.
Basketball.
That was clear as day, but
I'm gonna write it down because it is somewhat relevant. I would need a secondary
Talking.
clue for that.
Yeah, I got talk
Specific
too.
talking.
Look, I got talk.
He just got talking. I got talking. They're talking about you, Nick.
foot.
I got basketball.
Celebrating. Celebrating. Knees back.
All right, knees back.
What was
100 and
what was that beforehand?
knees and back. And then 100 in, and then.
Think about it. Freemasons would be hurting their knees and back.
Oh, that's true.
No,
And
knees
that
is
no
actually
up.
relevant to where we're going. Like that's why I was like, wait a minute, what did you just say? So, and we didn't even go to Philadelphia Alley last night, so we're definitely in that loop. I'm kind of excited about that. There's really not much else going on at this location. Again, this is just one of those weird spaces. I used to tell people like this is where houses used to be. Again, people lived here, so we're inside the original Charlestown walls. So one of the first streets we ever had. You know, it's what you're standing on. It's just weird that we keep getting weird things that occur down here.
What's your name?
The transition.
21. No contact.
I asked what his name was, and he said Dirt.
Celebrate again.
You're celebrating.
What do you want us to know about the tournament?
You're celebrating the trial.
Are you buried in the dirt?
Cows.
Any numbers at all thrown out there, Tyler?
No, my
Are
house
you
was
buried in the
1.2.
dirt?
That's perfect. 1821. I don't know what that is. I'm excited about these. I'll be honest with you. It's probably
Knees and back.
Hey,
and back.
I almost have Orlando.
Is it though?
We're from Orlando.
I know. What'd you bring with you?
Almost.
Englander.
Medical.
England 3.8. 6.1.
Medicals relative to the knees.
You got a 6.2.
Back.
What is it? 6.1?
6.1. I got
Engineer.
engineer. Is there any engineers here?
No.
How come different bricks give you like different numbers though?
Because each one of these, that's the funny thing, is with these bricks, they're not supposed to do anything. So the fact that you're getting any numbers out of them basically tells me that the brick
Just
that
thought
you have
I'd
it on
make
right
a
now
couple
is
words out
actually
now.
holding a charge out. Which means there could be
You
some
gotta
other
really
things
focus.
actually going on.
You have it all the way up?
She's
Huh?
focused.
You have it all the way up?
Sorry, yeah, I just heard discover, but
Whoever is here,
Yeah, I have it up.
can you
So
give us a
medical and
sign?
knees is telling us we need to move on. Let's
Okay.
go talk about the doctor. That's
All right,
the story.
come
All right. But anyway, so he moves down here because the attorney thinks that Dr. Ladd is just after Amanda's money. So Dr. Ladd comes to Charleston to prove that he's not after her cash. The coachman that brought him into town set him up to be robbed and killed. It wasn't a good start. So somebody was walking by. His name was Ralph Isaacs. What's weird about Ralph is he has the same initials as where the doctor came from. So Rhode Island, Ralph Isaacs. Before we had the Ouija board, RI was showing up on the spirit boxes. Now that we have the Ouija board, that's half the reason why I bought it was for this specific location to start getting more initials out of it. Yeah, definitely get a reset on it. Just chit chat, but whatever. Again, normally this is a ghost store stop. But Ralph tells the doctor, dude, you don't want to stay here. I know this guy's going to try to kill you. There's a gunman inside. It's going to get ugly. You know, that kind of thing. So Dr. Ladd takes him up on the offer to rent a room from some friends of Ralph's at 59 Church Street, which is the street where the powder magazine was on because we had the word church here last night. Now, 59 Church Street is actually kind of closer to Washington Square. What do you have?
Beard.
He did not have a beard, to my knowledge.
I have security.
And before I had
I
text.
can't believe you.
Yeah, you're going to hear things falling from the tree. There's people talking about that. Might be another ghost story. Mondays are usually slow for most of the other larger group of people. I'm usually sold out, so I'm usually the guy out here with 10. But anyway, back to Dr. Ladd. The two become friends, but the longer the doctor stays here, the more money he's making, so he becomes known as the whistling doctor because he's proving his point that it wasn't just after Amanda's cash. So, you know, part of the campfire, part of the story is that you walk through the alley, you can hear the doctor's whistles. So, again, the story is called The Whistling Doctor. Dr. Ladd and Ralph go see plays together, but they can't sit next to each other because Dr. Ladd makes more money. He just gets better seats. So they're talking about Richard III, a Shakespearean play, on the way home one day, and Dr. Ladd thought that the actress was great, and she was new to town. Ralph didn't think so, so they start arguing, but then Ralph starts insulting the doctor's fiancée, Amanda, back home in Rhode Island. So it gets pretty ugly, and they went their separate ways. Ralph goes to his friends at the newspaper and puts an ad in the paper telling the whole city of Charleston what he thought of the doctor. Kind of a I'm a disgrace to society kind of mentality. Dr. Ladd sees the ad and rebuttals with, let's go to Dueler's Alley. We're going to come down here and settle this. Somebody's going to die. So they came down and they took their 10 paces. They turned. The doctor pointed his gun in the air and he shot. He didn't want to kill his friend. He just wanted to have the courage and bravery to show up to the fight. But Ralph had his one shot and he put it in the kneecap on the doctor. So there's your word knees. That's where I get excited because that's a very specific part of the body. So he drops to the ground, his friends picked him up, they carried him home to 59 Church Street, where he dies either 10 or 4 days later, depending on which version of the story that you're reading. His exact death date was November 2nd, so that puts his, the dual date at either October 26th or October 24th, I think it was. But at any rate, so again, the ghost story part of this is as you walk through here, you can hear the whistles. Now, we're using my voice recorder, so if you guys are going to walk down here in your next couple of days while you're here, turn on your voice recorders and see if you're getting any whistles. But keep in mind, every local knows the story. Anybody walking up and down Queen Street or Cumberland Street is going to throw a whistle down the alley. I still do it every single night. So if you guys, you seen where we parted ways, which was right up the street, I kept coming down this way, and I still threw a whistle down the alley just out of habit. Especially because I got kicked out of here. Do you guys remember why I got booted out of here?
What's that?
Do you guys remember how I got kicked out of here?
You got an argument with somebody.
Yeah, it was with the neighbor at the end of the block, so I'd say
Squirrel, probably.
Don't do it to mess with the other toy.
I got wheels, not wheels.
What do you have?
Wheels.
No.
And before I got
Do you whistle out or in?
Out.
How do you whistle out?
I have to whistle in too.
I didn't whistle.
Whistle out.
We're messing with that toy, by the way. We're all looking around going, we can hear the whistle. So,
Climb up.
is that
Climb up.
very interesting direction?
Hey guys, good evening. I'm sorry for something.
Oh, you're good.
What did he do? So the first thing he started off with that made me know he was absolutely real was he told me how old my dad was.
Called and it was just postponed until like the next Wednesday and they moved it to now.
Right.
It was like,
Coughing. And you said you heard something too?
Blood.
Blood? That's the Henry Timrod stuff.
That's what we're talking about.
That's crazy.
Maybe he's over here too.
love.
I'm stuck before. No.
40 years.
Was he 40 years old?
No, he was 22. That is 1786.
I feel like in all the stories, all of the guys like die young.
Harmonic?
Around in the
He
20s.
got harmonic.
Did I just step in?
Oh, that's on the word list?
Wait, did you say
Did I
9?
just step in?
You smell it?
I'm not smelling it.
I smell that.
Oh, right there, yeah.
What is it?
Those leaves over
Here
there,
with
brother.
us.
Dr. Ladd, if you would like to tell us anything, we would love to hear from you. I would use the leaves over here, buddy. Like just that's better.
Sure, as you're
I
walking.
think it's the one spot I stayed in.
I got birds. Oh.
450? No, nothing.
I got Bert. Is that anything?
Wait, she got love and then you got Bert. Oh shit.
You get anything else on that?
Studying.
I got the largest diamond selection.
They're not worth that much.
Money.
Diamonds. I just got diamonds.
I got money.
That's a common commercial for us. Diamonds Direct.
I got money or something.
Like, how do I step right behind the bushes?
Is there poop on the shoe? Is there poop on the other shoe?
Help me. I got help me. That's scary.
Let's go look for you guys as
How's that
pirates.
even on the word list?
Come on, Cash.
Yeah, the ones we were looking for last night. Today's the big day for that. Remember, it's November 20th. Oh, I didn't tell you guys how I got. I don't know if any of you, the rest of you, saw that. But there's a couple of little wisps coming through that hopefully.
I saw those. I don't think those were bugs. But.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I did see one.
Because the bug had like wings.
wings.
And
I think
it was
flew
mechanical.
I got
fast.
7.8.
Well, maybe I just convinced her. You're welcome.
Maybe.
No time in your life.
What was it?
No time in your life. Or not enough time in your life.
That might have been about the kid.
Alright, I'm gonna write down no time in your life, and that's I think 4 pages of my notes from this location. I like the word blindfold for some reason.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
Yeah. That was clear too.
And you said it was all by itself, just
Yeah, it was
blindfold.
clear.
Like, why would a radio host talk about a blindfold?
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but like the phrases I give you back are shit you shouldn't be hearing on the radio.
Yeah, like blindfold.
Yeah. And like your guys, there was something this morning.
It doesn't make any sense blindfold. Why would that be on the radio?
Well, on the radio, no. But if there is a pirate out of the ones that were hung here, they may have blindfolded them before they hung them.
That's why you like that word.
Like he just did? Or can you
That's where I get to think
just give
outside
us
the
a
box.
sign?
Yeah.
And I gotta really stop and think.
And if you want us to stay, go to yellow. And if you want us
Did
to
it come
stay,
back
go
up?
to yellow. And if you want us to stay, show us any color that you're here.
Before you hit
Oh
record.
wait, sorry.
You heard 97, 93? Could be a year.
Look at it.
1993 or 1997.
They're getting closer together.
They are.
Everybody has an opinion.
Didn't you have right at another location as well? Let's touch those rods if it was between 20 and 30 years ago that you passed away. Touch the rods between 20 and 30
I
years
got
ago.
right.
You lost your touch now. Close the rods. If it was between 20 and 25 years ago.
It would have been funny if it put
I need some kind of answers there,
It would have been
or else I
funny
can't
if it
learn
would've
more
been-
about you. I need more details for research.
It's weird how sometimes you get so many words and some other times you just get nothing.
Yeah.
Just got the chills.
Oh, I think that was.
Close the rods between 20 and 25 years. Make those rods touch. Mike, you hearing anything else out of there? Like dead silence, huh?
Yeah, for the most part.
Where's the other spirit box?
I don't have it in my ear right now.
Oh, to the mic.
I could.
Oh, no, just talk something.
Did we lose Aaron?
I think we lost whoever was here.
I don't think it was Aaron.
No.
That was just a random name we asked.
Could we just say if there's anyone still here with us, cross the rods?
We can. Try to keep them still. anybody here that would like to say anything to us? If so, cross the rocks. If you would like us to leave, open the rocks.
Looks like they got a little wider to me.
I got chest.
What?
They are wiggling. They're indecisive.
Are they getting closer?
A little bit. Her left one is definitely got more motion than her right. I'm gonna guess that you're right-handed. Am I correct in that?
Yeah.
The term demon's trait.
What?
Demon's trait.
Demonstrate.
Oh, I was like, what?
He saw a demon and got excited.
Counter.
Oh, it's moving more.
Close the rods if you'd like us to be here. Open them if you'd like us to leave.
Ooh,
That was weird, eh?
What happened?
just got a lot of movement.
Out of the right one.
I feel like it's trying to push together. It's not like stronger.
Mike, nothing. I think we got dead radio. Let's put you back to work.
3 a.m.
3 a.m.
Maybe he wants us to wait till 3 a.m.
No.
Reset. So
Blue.
It's a definite yellow and then blue.
I
You
asked
said
a
it again.
question.
She asked a question.
What was the question?
Give us blue if you don't want us to talk about your son.
Okay.
So
Wait, hold on. Ask it again.
Can you confirm, give us blue again if you do not want to talk about your son?
Touch that movie.
You get a lot of numbers
not
here, Tyler. You
moving.
really got to pay attention to that screen. Nope, that red light is still there even from this angle. What the hell is that?
could be a camera.
I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about
There also
this
be a
truck that
parking
keeps
meter
on
that's not
staring
working.
at us. Those people in the truck will not stop.
Give us blue.
Nothing coming out of those spirit boxes, you two?
Not clear enough
No.
that I could hear.
Come on, Henry.
Henry, we want to talk to you.
So,
Henry, if you want to tell us more about yourself, show us some colors on Tyler's.
The box with the antenna, the little metal stick on there.
Give us any color if you want to tell
so
us
if I
more.
unplug this, do you think we'd start blinking?
I don't know. Try it.
Henry, what was your son's name?
Go straight down.
Henry, what was your son's name?
Where's your camera battery? It's on the screen right now. Did that drain at all?
Yeah, kind of. It's full charge.
It's on low
What are you
charge?
scared of?
It was full charge. Now it's like, you know how there's 4 of them? There's
Yeah.
4 little bars. There's 3 now.
That was quick.
50?
I'll get back.
Henry, can you tell me your son's name?
You just moved reset.
Henry, can you tell us your son's name?
I actually don't remember. Will you tell
Wait,
us that?
Blue
inclusion.
again. It's blue again.
Reset it.
You're not getting any numbers?
Blue.
That's not a number.
Blue.
But it's blue.
How old are you? Purple.
Boy,
I got confused.
maybe we should ask a question.
Yeah, let's go something a little bit different. Henry, tell us about your wife. What was her name?
I got 6.
We got
had that
sex
here
last
last
night,
night.
too. As soon as we asked about his wife last night. Isn't that what we
Yeah.
got last night?
I think when we talked about the
It's
parents
blue
was when
again.
it said something like
That's
more or
totally
something like that.
his wife's name.
Yeah, blue.
No, it was not his wife's name.
blue?
Yeah, totally.
But why does it keep being blue?
BP.
Because he doesn't want us to talk about his son.
Tyler.
Who said?
Chris.
Tyler.
Chloe?
I got a Chris right before that.
I got
Boy, make it go to Reddit. I
Jace?
swear, do it.
Jace.
I dare
Who's
you. I double dog dare you.
Cash got Jace.
Triple dog dare you.
Specific.
Go to blue if you loved your wife. Loved your wife. Blue.
Cottage.
Cottage is good.
He loved his wife. He was a loving
Okay,
man.
he's telling us where to go. So,
Third.
hang on. So, Henry, whose cottage did you go to write in 1867? Whose cottage was that? Can you give us a first name?
Here.
Here.
Here. That's what I got.
Whose cottage did you stay at?
A little bit. Hypnotized.
We're not hypnotized. Let's turn off that REM pod for a
Yeah,
few.
turn that off for a minute.
Yeah. That's yours. Yeah, turn the back.
Are those the ones that were in the truck?
And that's the one that played the music.
We're not doing anything wrong. It's okay, Bubba.
No, we're good.
What do you got here? Olivia.
Olivia.
You have any? What letters do you have on there, Mike?
ESV.
We had this gentleman's 3 initials one night, and I was stoked. The guy whose cottage that he was staying at, we had all 3 initials in a row.
SVF.
Yep. Come on, Henry. Tell us whose cottage you were staying at when you wrote your final words.
Henry, whose cottage were you staying at when you wrote your final words? FZ.
My dad.
But my highest number was only 0.8.
That's my dad.
Yeah, well, that kind of proves all the little ones that we were getting here last night. Still, again, I don't want the same thing every single night. Can't say, all right, you go over there and wait for the 60 to happen. Kind of shows like
Hopefully that rock again right there.
Yeah, see if you can hear something.
this one right here.
Yeah.
This is Andrew Jackson's mother's memorial. Remember we had the name Jackson at the beginning?
Yeah, we can switch here.
Over like all the
Okay.
So it's just a memorial. It doesn't mean that she's
Do you know
buried
how to
there.
turn it on?
It's just a,
There's a little button.
we're kind of celebrating her because she gave birth to a president.
Yeah.
I got
don't turn
best
it on.
friend.
It was his best friend.
Was it really?
Yes.
Did you tell us that last night?
Nope.
I think it's recording right now, isn't it?
Is it recording?
Yeah.
still?
They're just looking at the tombstone.
Who was your best friend?
Easy.
Ezra.
Ezra.
Oh, you're right. It's pretty hard to make out things.
My arm is not okay. My arm is not okay.
Henry, can you tell us your best friend's name?
I think I heard like roommate, like slightly. I don't know if it was that clear. What does that say? Oh, Ezra. Ezra.
Henry, can you tell us your best friend's name?
You're probably better at this than me.
Questions.
Come on, Henry.
Asking it questions.
You've given us answers here before. Prove to us that you're actually here with us and tell us your best friend's name.
Conversation.
Oh, no, you're not. Actually, it's on hold.
Workshop.
Oh, they hold me like
Yeah, it means it'll freeze your big number.
Bring us.
Set it. Turning it off, turning it back on.
5-5, thank you. cash.
Maybe maybe he likes cash. Cool. Did you hear the music? Right when it started playing.
Oh, the eerie.
What'd you get?
I just got eerie, creepy music.
Then I got afraid.
Yeah, that's weird. Valentino? No?
I don't know, but that's interesting.
I think that's what I heard.
What is his best friend's name?
No, don't tell us yet.
Okay.
It's kind of like, remember I told you guys about George Washington before? Yeah, they don't want to know, so that way it's not in the back of their brains looking for it.
Henry, tell us your best friend's name. I'm sharing.
What are you
Any of
sharing?
those initials?
What are you sharing?
Feel something.
Root?
I don't think it's root.
A treasure?
It would be funny if I found the treasure.
The shovel. We're digging right
Digging
now.
with our hands.
This is nothing.
But feel it. It feels like not the ground.
This is definitely the ground.
No, but like it feels weird. I don't know why. It feels like there's something.
On a hill.
I don't know why. I'm just, maybe it,
It's on a hill. We found it. The treasure is on a hill. Oh wow.
Hey, we're mixing stories here.
I know, right?
Yeah.
the camera's dying
How crazy would
and
that
it's
be?
plugged in.
How crazy
It's
would
on
that be,
two
though?
now.
The camera's not dying.
Huh?
The camera's not plugged in. You plugged in the lights.
How crazy would that be, though?
Well, the
if
camera's
Spirit gave
dying.
you where the secret was.
Wouldn't that be some shit, right?
That would be crazy.
The camera's
That's a
dying.
crazy news story.
Plug in the camera.
Ghost hunter.
You would never be believed. Like, come on.
We believed what?
I would have it all recorded. How could I not be
Yeah.
believed?
If what happened?
If Spirit
if
told
I had-
him where the secret was hidden.
That would be cool.
What if I found the secret?
Oh wait, you know what that could be? Maybe
You have to
it's
pee?
like
I'd probably fall and trip and then
That's
you
what I saw
We're almost
too,
done.
but,
uncover.
Yeah, it might just be
Things
under
like
the
that.
table.
Strangle.
Hi.
but we did get the word hang here.
Oh no.
Hang
The treasure's under the table. Is there any
Henry.
table?
a table out here.
The treasure.
Harper?
Harper.
No. Country mail.
JP?
JP?
OJP?
Nope.
MGW.
Henry, tell us your best friend's name.
Hang on. You're MGW. You know where you're at. Where are you? What's the name of this park?
Washington.
Washington.
What's George's wife's name?
Deputy.
Martha.
Martha.
I got deputy.
I don't know if she has a middle initial, like G, but you have MGW. So I got now looking up damn Martha Washington.
J. Washington.
G.
I got deputy.
Hey Siri, what was George? Martha.
Because we've had GW show up here before.
What was Martha J. Washington's middle name?
It wasn't J, it's G.
Oh, G.
Run away.
Run away.
Run away.
Martha
Got to
Dandridge Curtis
get away.
Washington.
Run
What was it?
away. Got to get away. Ooh, I just got
Dandridge.
chills.
Curtis Washington.
Run away.
So it should be 4 initials for her.
She just got run
So
away.
DC.
Henry, tell us your best friend's name.
MDC. W.
MDCW.
Do
Feeling
you
any better?
want us to leave? Yeah.
Let me see your word list.
He said run away.
Jump scare. Ow.
Not that I didn't hear every time you told me you had your word.
Yeah, cow.
I like orange.
Henry, tell us
What
your
about
best
me?
friend's name.
Ow. Jump scare.
Wait, I want to see what the thermal looks like through the camera. That's like, turn it on.
Gift of Hero 95.
You can barely see it. It's just like the
We
light.
had the word hero here before.
Henry, how did you die?
More? Dr. Tyler.
Harder to get spirits to come through when they're like being silly, or no, it doesn't really matter.
I would say that that's. Oh, sorry, maybe that's the wrong kid. Yeah, it can be.
Winner.
Winner of what? Bless you.
Thank you.
It's almost the same as when I have somebody that's heckling and they're here for like shits and giggles
Yeah.
and they just like, let's go something because it's fun. You know what I mean? And they
Stop, boys.
and they want to, just kind of be, have a few beers or smoke a few somethings and come hang out with me. Yeah, it's never a good night. So.